Welcome back to Jamming in There Repair. Once again, we're going to be working on the Ford. Well, you know, when I got this car, it needed back brakes. And it had 80,000 miles on it. So I put back brakes on here. Made a video of that. You'll find a link to that video here. And when I started hearing scraping sounds, I figured, oh, it must be the front brakes because I just did the back brakes. Well, I took the front brakes apart and made a video. Did that a couple weeks ago. I'll put a link to that video here. It was not the front brakes. So I figure, well, I'll go look at the back brakes again and see what the heck's going on. And I discovered on the driver's side rear wheel that the pads had worn out. I mean, it was 2 years, 45,000 miles is when I drove this car. So what the heck happened here? I went and watched my old video when I did the brake job the first time and found my mistake. And I'm going to play that for you here. And then I'm going to let you watch the rest of the video on how to not make that mistake again. So again, thanks for watching. Enjoy. Maybe I'll help somebody out. Try going it this way. Well, gotta move you over here, unfortunately. Let's see if that clears my caliper. I kinda don't think it will. Alright. Good to go.
Your fans like the dog better.
Alright, I'm going to take the caliper off of here, see what the pads look like. Hit one bolt. Ford makes these pretty easy. Hit 2 bolts. So this is your caliper. This is the thing that does all the squeezing. It takes a special tool to squeeze this piston back inside, which I do have. The pads, which are not looking very good to be honest with you, are currently stuck. I think those are supposed to just like fall out of here. Yep, need a screwdriver.
Good chunk.
Come on, baby. old brake. Yeah, I think we found my grinding noise. Right? And here's the thing. This one's wore real crooked, so it must have got stuck on the glides here. So this new kit comes with all the new hardware and a dab of grease in the right place. Maybe we'll avoid a premature wearing. Otherwise, they wore down fairly evenly, you know. One isn't wore down a whole lot more than the other. So good. In order to get those in, we have to screw with this thing, and I hate screwing with this thing.
And what is that thing called?
This is your caliper. This is what squeezes your juices. Yeah. Trying to recall how I did this. A tool every married man should have. A wind back kit. You know, for them times you just want to undo something. All right. Tools. You need this thing. You need this thing. You need one of these things. I'm choosing 7 because it's dirty, which means I probably used it before. This guy should sit right here on my caliper piston. I know it's a hard camera shot to get. It's sitting there like so. Yeah. Now I have to get the rest of the tool on there. Pardon me while I figure this out for the 100th time. So this plate here will catch on the inside of these teeth here. These 2 pins here will catch into those 2 holes there. And when I turn this knob here, it'll push the piston in and screw it in at the same time. So I find that having it connected to 1 bolt makes this process a little easier. What makes it really difficult, having a camera, watching everything you're doing. Oh. Nope. Come on, baby, sit in the holes. You gotta crank it in and wind it down at the same time. It just takes a little bit of effort. So I'm unscrewing this to keep this plate tight. So you gotta keep unscrewing this. So as you're screwing this one in, it turns the piston in. It also loosens that guy up. I don't know if you can see the piston in here. Let me see if I can give you that shot. Can you see how I'm squeezing the piston down? Got it. Come on, baby. Remember when you could just take a C-clamp and squeeze your damn piston back into your damn caliper? The good old days. Alright. Get this hardware in here. It just snaps up in here. This is what the brake pads slide on. So they squeeze. This here squeezes the brake pads onto the rotor. This is your rotor. And, well, in order for them to let go, when you take your foot off the pad, they have to float. They have to be easily moved around. Otherwise, they will wear out unevenly. Let's go along with this clip. Well, come now. Let's come back to that one. Let's try this one. All right. I am putting these, yeah, I can't go the other way. Yep, I guess that's it. That's how they sit. Now you take a brake pad. Come on now. We'll do the front. It's easier to see. Pull it in like so. And rock it into place. Why couldn't I do that on the back? The back is all cockeyed. That's not sitting right. I can feel it's not floating the way I want to be floating. See, that one just doesn't want to slide nice and easy. Neither does the back. Yay. So what's going on here?
Could they be the wrong size?
Nope. Nope. Rust. Try and get some of that rust off of where that clip sits.
Not yet, though.
Still jamming up in there. Okay. Ran into this doing the front brakes. I'm running into it here. There's one easy fix for this. Follow me. Just really a rough edge on here. Just take a minute to clean that edge up. It'll just slide. Alright, let's see if these fit any better. Yeah. See how that just slid right in there? Yeah. It's still a little tight. Maybe I'll take a little bit more this side over here. Seems a little tight. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, much better. All right. Teeny, 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 teeny. A little bit of grease on that tab. The only part that actually has to move. Cool. Nope, see that one's still tight on the inside. And that side is tight. A little more grind. Nice. I don't think I did this the last time I did these brakes. Just remember, you don't want grease on your brake pads. So try not to get grease on your brake pads. It's a bad thing. Oh, that clicked right in place. That's awesome. All right, now we drop our caliper back on. Light up our bolt holes. Find our bolts. Where'd you put them, Tim? You have one job. All right, get these bolts installed here. How far do you think I could drive if I never tightened up these two bolts? Just finger tight. If I got these bolts finger tight, just like that, how far do you think I could drive this car before this brake would give me a problem?
Well, how much do you want to bet your life on it?
No, I think you'd hear the noise before your life was in danger. So, I bet you could drive 20,000 miles before one of them screws falls out. It may never fall out. So, but go get your torque wrench. Click, torque them up. Proper torquing. Proper torquing. Yep. All right. One side of brake's done. Now, I paid like $50 for these brake pads at O'Reilly's. They If you took this to a shop, they would probably give you a more premium brake pad, or at least upsell you a more premium brake pad. So they'd probably get you $100 for the pads. Then they'll tell you, oh, you see these grooves in your rotor? My fingernail is not catching on any of these grooves, okay? So, you know, you could replace this, which is what they want to do, to give you a warranty. So they say replace your rotors. Yeah, okay. But I'm not gonna. So that'll be another $100 a rotor. So I'll probably be paying $200 to $300 per wheel to do your brake job. This took me $25 a wheel. Just some time. It's not hard. So, yeah, well, I had to buy that special tool. That special tool, Amazon, I'll put a link into it, into the description. I think they're like 40, 50 bucks. So they're cheap. And when you drive 40,000 miles a year and you do your own brakes every 2 years, you need a tool. So, all right, let's go do the other side. So to summarize what happened here is when I got over to the passenger side, I took apart the rear tire brakes and they were only about 40% worn. Not bad, you know, the way they should be. And it occurred to me when I did these brakes 2 years ago, I took these brake pads over to the grinder here and I ground them down just like you saw me do in this video here. And they did not experience the failure that the driver's side did. So I think a better quality pad would fit in there better. I did try cleaning the caliper mounting bracket so those glides would sit in there better. It didn't seem to help. Grinding down the ears on the brake pads really let them sit in there nicely, and I'm real pleased with it. So I've been driving it now for about a week, and I was in a rainstorm and hit some water and had to do some emergency braking, and the brakes worked really well. I was quite pleased with the performance. So a couple of things we've learned about the Ford here is that the pins on the front likes to freeze up, so you gotta keep an eye on those. And you gotta make sure you install your brake pads properly in the rear. You should get plenty of life out of those now. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Are you done? Knock the shit off, honey.